What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, well, we're going to talk about Riftwatcher packs again, and I have an important date for you. And if you were on today's live stream, then you probably already heard it because we calculated it live there. But I wanted to share it here with you, and it refers to, in my opinion, a very pivotal moment for Riftwatchers because on this date, it will mean that we have burned, or at least removed from the store, half of Riftwatcher packs, 1.5 million out of the total 3 million packs. So as you can see here, we're at about 5% right now, right? 121,500 have burned, and then another 27,000 are sent to the DAO, where, you know, we don't know what we're going to do them at a later point, but it's not going to be that much, right? And if we do get to this, if we do end up removing half from the store, keep in mind that 90% of that will be burned, right? So 1.35 million, and then we'll have about 150,000 that are just kind of sitting around. So we'll see where things play out. But that date, sorry to keep you in suspense, but that date is November 15th, and it is exactly 90 days or 90 burns from the day that I am recording this. So the question for you guys, the first question is, do you think Riftwatchers sells out before that date? That is really the main thing here. Now, I'm trying to think of any type of catalyst that would come in, and for the most part, I'm thinking that Riftwatchers is going to be in the background, is really going to be the background compared to Land 1.5, potentially Land 1.6, right? If that does come out 6 to 8 weeks after Land 1.5, that should be somewhere in the month of October. And then, of course, Soul Keep, if that ends up dropping at some point within the next couple of months here. So we are going to have all types of things happening. And if Land is enough, 1.5, 1.6, to keep people using their DEC, well, then at that point in time, I think we can hit November is what I'm trying to say. I think we can hit November 15th quite easily. In fact, we may even go beyond that unless, of course, land utilization is very, very high from the get-go and people need cards. But you can see here that we still have 2.8 million Chaos Legion packs that are circulating around, and those are trading on the marketplace for less than a third, or about a third of what Riftwatchers packs are. But again, that's only going to be for land. The other reason that people would come in and buy Riftwatcher packs, or potentially, buy Riftwatcher packs or Riftwatcher cards off the market, is if they were newer players, or if they're players like me that slowly are leveling up their decks. Now, at the end of the day, players like me are much more focused on land. So you'd need newer players coming in that aren't really focused on land and want to build a competent deck to be able to play at whatever level that they're playing at. So that's question number one. Do you think that we're going to get there? The second question we need to ask ourselves is, well, if we end up burning half of Riftwatcher packs and there's only 1.5 million available, does that make scooping up Riftwatcher packs quite a good deal right now? And again, this is not financial advice, and I'm not telling anybody to go. I'm actually not even buying Riftwatcher packs myself. At least of the recording of this video, I have no plans or intentions of buying Riftwatcher packs. They still seem a little pricey, even for the secondary market, $3.63. So, you know, it's going to be one of those things, though, where these cards are very important to the meta. But once again, as I say, in order for those cards to have value, it's not really going to be land, because there's a ton of cards that land can eat up for way cheaper. Nobody's going to be opening Riftwatcher packs to put them on land. The only way that we start to sell more Riftwatcher packs is if new players come into the game, and these players need the cards to fill out their decks for the trading card game, not the land game. So, you know, I'm keeping an eye on that. I'm watching the estimated value versus the pack price on Hive Engine. You know, I was watching that for Chaos Legion as well, but we've hit, you know, a little bit more of a rough patch here where more sell-offs and the estimated value has come down. It used to be at $1.50, but we're back down to $1.35 now. So, you know, we'll see where things go with this and with Riftwatchers, but that date, November 15th, is circled on my calendar because the closer we get, the more we get, the closer we get, the better chance we have of burning half of the set, which some people might look at that and say that's not enough, right? Like there's still too many cards out there for the player base, right? And the player base has shrunk a little bit from, you know, where we were maybe even just 6 months ago. So maybe half the set is still too much. I don't know, but we're going to find out over the next couple of months if that demand is going to come in for Riftwatchers. And keep in mind, there is no sale currently for Riftwatchers. There was a proposal put in place. A pre-proposal that was voted down. It didn't even make it to the proposal stage. So if somebody comes up with a better proposal idea, then we may still see something. And there's, you know, between now and 90 days is a long time. It's 3 months, and it only takes 14 days from the day a proposal goes into the pre-proposal phase to its end. It only takes 14 days, and then of course the team would need to implement that. So maybe give that another week if they don't have too much else on their plate. So call it 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. I mean, something could still come in the mix here that could push a lot of Riftwatcher packs out of the store, right? Sold out of the store, not just pushed out of the store or burned. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you over or under November 15th? Do you think we will get to that date and Riftwatcher packs will still be available and we actually go above the 50% burn mark? That would be interesting. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.